we want to welcome people into the Cochrane House by just saying, come stay with us. You know, we love what we do, and I think that a lot of times that shows up in how we welcome our guests. You know, we want to make sure you're okay and you're well taken care of, and so we make sure we go the extra mile to, you know, make those potatoes and grits and everything else for the morning. So we actually, you know, want people to check us out. If you like a small, intimate, you know, stay where you feel safe and you feel, you know, loved and wanted,
and
you
it's
know,
quiet.
and quiet.
And you can make a night of it.
You can make
like
a night.
If you plan on going somewhere else, like you can stay, you don't have to worry about parking downtown.
Yeah, we have
you
parking.
just stay right here and just walk to where you need to go.
And so, yeah, so we just welcome people. Welcome
Perfect.
people if you want to experience it, because we love what we do.
We do.
And we want to be able to show you or pass that feeling on to you. And most times when people stay here, by the second or third time or fourth time, they family by then.
Okay, I am so excited. I am in front of the beautiful Cochrane House. Beautiful Cochrane House. I am going to meet the owners, sisters, Sina and Rika, and we're going to have a tour of this beautiful establishment. So, get ready to be inspired and in awe of this beautiful journey. So, we are here with the beautiful, and I wanted to call you the Cochrane sisters, but it was so funny.
That's cool.
It's the Jacksons, right?
James.
The James, okay, okay. But thank you so much, Sina and Rika.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. We are going to get started with this interview, and I'm just going to say, wow, oh wow. What or who inspired this beautiful establishment?
I would say that life inspired it because it was our journey, right? So not to say anybody specific inspired what we have here, but it was our journey. What would you say?
Yeah, I think that I know we've talked about it before, but we used to do an educational company with our mom. And we did that for about 13 years. It ended in like 2013?
2012 we incorporated.
Okay.
2010
Educate.
right. But 2010 we purchased this place.
Yeah, I was just about to say. So with that, we had all got together, pulled our resources together, and Rika had like a real estate bug.
I did.
Where she was purchasing property everywhere.
Yeah.
So she had purchased some in Atlanta, she had purchased some here, and this was one of the properties that she purchased.
Okay.
So that was in 2010.
Because property was really, really cheap.
Yeah, it was
Around
after
that
the
it was
real estate
after the
crash.
real estate
After
crash. Exactly. Yeah.
And so she purchased this property, and we had it sitting for a while. And so I think we had got together because we had noticed the location because Ford Field was down the street.
Comerica Park was across the street.
And Comerica Park was across the street. And so we were like, okay, well, what could we do? And so we kind of like thought it was a couple of bed and breakfasts that were on the street. It was zoned for that. And we was just like, let's do a bed and breakfast. That'd be something that would be cool. Especially since because of the location, because of the stadiums. So we did that, and we had to push through that.
Yeah, it was an interesting journey.
Yeah.
So we bought in 2010. So the house needed everything. So it was basically gutted. So we had to do construction on everything. So a lot of people say, oh, the staircase original. No. We had to install the staircase. You know, so there was a lot that we had to do. So the journey was kind of long. So we incorporated in 2012 and we started construction in 2013. So we incorporated 10 years ago, and we've only been open 4.5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is how long our journey was, but we were dedicated to it. So so that's why I say life inspired the journey, because once we got started with construction, we realized, because it wasn't easy. So, I mean, and we'll probably go into that a little later, but it wasn't an easy journey. And you know, when you're going through obstacles, you don't really realize why you're going through the obstacles, but these are obstacles that we stuck with and made it through. And in those obstacles, we learned lessons, and we, had favor, and all of these things happened to where we ended up doing this. And the journey is what inspired it, because we were like, wow, this is really coming together. And when you see things happening small increments over time, you're like, okay, because this obstacle was in the way, but God didn't stop that. This obstacle was in the way, but God didn't stop that. And so it's like, well, this is definitely anointed journey for us. And once we opened our doors and we found out what we do was actually a ministry, we said, oh yeah, God wanted us here. So it was, I guess you could say, the journey that inspired us.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that part of your journey. Life inspired. I love it. What do you offer guests that sets the Cochrane House apart from other bed and breakfast spaces?
We travel a lot, okay? And it's funny because when we go out of town and we stay at hotels, we stay at other bed and breakfasts, we stay places. And we're like, and every time we go out, we come back and we're confident about what we offer.
Nice.
There was a moment in time when we were doing like market research, where we would go to these places and say, oh, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. But we kind of found our space in the hospitality industry by what we offer and how we do things. So
I think so.
What do you think is different?
Okay, so what I think is different now, another thing too is that Rika is like really good at interior design. So
yes, she is.
Yes. So
100%.
She was the one who basically did the design for the place. So we wanted our place to be a little bit different than most bed and breakfasts, in that it's not really traditional. It's more of a modern feel here. So that was what she did here. She incorporated all types of the cloths that she used, the bricks that's exposed,
but
in the
relaxed,
house, but very relaxed. We want everybody to come here and feel like they're chill.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want them to feel like you don't have to worry about sitting on the furniture.
Exactly, because you can. And we wanted the house to, we grew up. So my mom, in the basement, everything was Annie Lee. So Annie Lee figurines, Annie Lee pictures, Annie Lee. Okay, so this is all we saw growing up, right?
Right.
And so the incense burning, the black art, my dad, what I'm saying? So Romare Bearden, was some of the art that he collected. So the things that, you see here at the Cochrane House, dang, that's the inspiration, was inspired by our parents and the way we grew up.
The way we did the house.
So the way we did the house and the decor was inspired by who we are and who we know to be. It's funny because we grew up in Detroit. We grew up, so we grew up in Detroit. And one of the things when people come in here that has known us since we were children will say, this reminds me of Out of Drive.
They really do.
Because my mama... You know what I'm saying? She would have the incense burning. She wouldn't have all the lights on. She would keep a lamp on in the corner, and so it was always dim lighting. It was always music playing. It was always these elements that you find when you come in. And so the thing about the Cochrane House, this is probably normal to us, but one of the things we wanted to reflect, especially being in a highly gentrified area, we wanted to reflect what it meant and what it was like to be in an African American home.
Nice.
And that's why you see a lot of the art reflected. That's why you will smell incense. Because all of these things are things that Black people have in their homes. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have someone who has never experienced what it's like, we welcome them with open arms, but we also don't want to diminish our culture and who we are, which we're very rich in. We're very rich in art. We're very rich in music. We're very rich in textures. We're very rich in design. So a lot of things that historically people really don't know about who African Americans or Black people really are. I think that we try to definitely represent that. So I think that that's one of the things that makes us stand out from other bed and breakfast is,
Sure.
is you know, what we choose to highlight and bring to the table here at the Cochrane House.
I agree.
Yeah.
Most definitely the rich culture, yes, and the experience of Black American living. I love it. I love it. So as two sisters in Detroit, can you share why it's important for people, especially women, to own their dreams and make it a reality?
Oh, yeah. So your dreams, right? I feel like it's a beautiful thing to own your dreams. I feel like it's easy to dream. It doesn't cost anything to dream, right? The hardest part of dreaming is actually putting it into fruition. So what I say to that is, dream about it, write it down, and do it, right? Because even if you don't have it, it will come. And even if you're fearful, it will be okay. Because the journey is what teaches you the lesson. And the obstacles are what you want to welcome. You want to welcome the hard times. Because that's what creates the diamond, right? That's what creates who you are and that's what makes you your best. And so I encourage the dream. I say dream as big as you want to, but I also say along with that dream is connected to taking the steps. And don't be afraid to take the steps because it's not going to go your way. Yes, people are going to tell you no. They told us no. When we first came and I always say this, we were 33. I was 33 when we started this journey. So we wanted a bed and breakfast in Brush Park, you know, so, you know, you had to talk to the community and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, at the meeting, they told me, well, had I done my research? You know, like, you know, this is not something that we think we need in the area, right? And, but I'm like, okay, but I know what I want to do. You know, if there were people that said, well, why don't you think about doing something else? Maybe you want to do, you know, a restaurant, or maybe you want to do, you know, other things. But what I realized is a bed and breakfast was our journey. A bed and breakfast is something that we wanted to do, was inspired to do, and I knew that it was a part of who we were. And so if I let people discourage me from doing this, and if I said, well, you know, they don't think they need another one, you know, they gonna make it hard.
Yeah.
You know, that, you know, it's a lot of elements that play a part into, you know, the Cochrane House not succeeding. If I had let those same people discourage me from opening up, we wouldn't be here right now.
Wow.
And the interesting part about it is, now that I'm older and I know what journeys and obstacles we went through, now I'm glad they happened. They taught me a lot of lessons. They taught me how strong I was. They taught me that, you know, what we had or what our vision was not just a simple no, because it was meant to be bigger than just us. It was meant to be what it is today, to inspire everybody else to acknowledge that when people tell you no, don't stop. You know, I don't know.
No, I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That was a journey.
It was a journey.
Very much so. Do you have anything to add?
I think she pretty much covered it. I think when she talked about dreams and we talk about execution, I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, we talked about, it's one thing, dreams is kind of like having like a hammer, you know. Your dreams is your hammer, but if you don't execute, it's almost like the hammer is useless if you don't swing it.
Makes sense.
You got to basically do it and learn along the way. And all of the obstacles help you learn as well about yourself, about your strength. She summed it up. She always does. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. The way that I met you both is through Monica Marie Jones Coaching. So you host monthly coaching sessions and workshops with her. Do you plan to offer more wonderful opportunities like this for the community, or what else do you offer for the community?
We do a lot.
Okay.
Well, one thing we appreciate, because Monica, she had stayed with us one day, and we call our dining room table the manifestation table. We all got together and we said we wanted to do something for the community that was kind of grounded in self-care, self-help, health,
Financial literacy,
all of those things. And it's been such a blessing that we're at 1 year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And so we enjoy those. We also do a lot of other different things in the community. I know that we do toy giveaways during Christmas.
This will be our 3rd year.
It will be.
Beautiful.
Yes.
We'll have that information. Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So we normally we pair up with Highland Park public schools, school
Okay.
districts, and we do, I think it's the elementary school,
Elementary, middle.
Okay.
and we do that. We also we kind of excited about, we have like a little library
Oh my God.
that's outside of our
We absolutely
house.
love it.
So
Book
so
nerd.
Book nerd. Yes, we have a book out there for you.
Yeah, definitely.
And one thing, it gets so much engagement, we always get excited because people utilize it a lot. So they'll take a lot of books, or they'll put books in there.
And they leave excellent books. I'm like, oh my God, somebody left the Handmaid's Tale in here, like the original Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Get out.
Right,
Yeah.
and so it gets a lot of activity, and we were like, okay, well, we're gonna put this out here, and we actually did it. So we do have a 501c3. So not only are we the Cochrane House, but the Cochrane House has a 501c3 organization that we operate through. So yeah, we do toys for the kids. At Christmas, we have our little library, and we're also a part of, our nonprofit is a part of One Warm Coat, which is an organization where you can come and get a coat. So your kids, adults, whatever, you contact us through that site and you make an appointment and you can come get a coat and gloves and scarves and whatever.
Right.
So we try to just make sure that we have our hands in the community. Our mom did.
Exactly.
And that's what we're trying to continue the legacy. And actually, the toy giveaway is in her name, the Mary F. Francis Youth Organization. And this is how we provide resources to kids. And so we've done book bags, we've done water when, the schools didn't have, great water to get enough water to get these kids. And so we do quite a
for a
bit.
while.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
for a few
Thank you.
years. Yeah.
So do you have any plans to open up additional locations?
So yeah, we do. Now we would definitely say that what we do know is that even with this place, it was God's timing, right? Because
Sure.
I think about if we were to open this place when we incorporated in 2012, like it would have never survived. Because the area wasn't as bustling as it is now. They didn't have as many people coming in. So what we like to say to that is that we would definitely love to. But we would definitely love to do it when the time is right, when the opportunity is there, and when God says yes. And once that happens, then yeah, we would both definitely be open to a Cochrane House number 2.
That's beautiful, and I love how you tie that in with the dream, because what you said about obstacles, I think that's what people, I know I have so many times, we stop the dream because of the obstacle, and it's only a matter of timing.
That's it.
And what you said when you were incorporated and when you opened up, there was a difference.
Yeah.
But the dream came to manifestation because you continue with the dream and not worried about the timing or the obstacles, in the sense of like, why haven't we done this yet?
Exactly.
So that's beautiful. So what's on the horizon, or what's next on the horizon for the Cochrane House?
We're working on that.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We have some things that we're working on. We don't want to say right now,
Okay.
but we definitely have some things that we're working on. So we ask people to make sure that they're subscribed
Okay.
on the website, because these are the first notifications that you get. And also we do special events special discounts if you're subscribed.
Nice.
So if you subscribe, only subscribers get certain things, but they will be the first to know about what the Cochrane House has on the horizon new. And a hint is that we have some things new coming out before the end of this year. So we're excited.
Okay, so how can people book their stay, event, or experience at or with the Cochrane House?
So you can go to our website, that's www.thecochranehouse.com, or you can give us a call. Me and Rika, we usually answer the phone, so the number is 313-230-0398. And generally for events, you usually call us. You can't book an event online. You can only book rooms online. So if you want to do a women's retreat, or if you want to do
A small event.
like a small event, give us a call.
The experiences, we offer several experiences. So with the experiences, you can book those right online as well. The massages, we do massages, and we forgot to say that earlier, what makes us different, but we do massages, romantic packages, those kind of things can be booked online as well. So yeah.
I love it. Now, ladies, what would you like to leave with viewers who may have never stayed at the Cochrane House? And how would you like to invite them to join your experience, to come into your world? How would you like to let people know where you are?
I could say we're kind of like at the heartbeat of the city. We're right here in the center. I mean, our location will basically get you wherever you need to go downtown. So if you want to go to attend an event, or if you want to the theater,
concert,
a game, we're walking distance from everything, or at least a short queue line dress. Queue line drive, or down the street, or Uber.
Yeah, Uber. Yeah. Uber from here to most places downtown. Uber probably costs about $5 or $6.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, so no, we're centrally located to pretty much everything. We want to welcome people into the Cochrane House by just saying, come stay with us. You know, we love what we do, and I think that a lot of times that shows up in how we welcome our guests. You know, we want to make sure you're okay and you're well taken care of. And so we make sure we go the extra mile to, you know, make those potatoes and grits and everything else for the morning. So we actually, you know, want people to check us out. If you like a small, intimate, you know, stay where you feel safe and you feel, you know, loved and wanted, and you know, quiet.
And you can make a night of it.
You can make
like
a night.
If you plan on going somewhere else, like you can stay. You don't have to worry about parking downtown.
Yeah, we have
you
parking.
just stay right here and just walk to where you need to go.
And so we just welcome people. Welcome people if you want to experience it, because we love what we do. And we want to be able to show you or pass that feeling on to you. And most times when people stay here, by the second or third time or fourth time, they family by then. So we you know, we have people that come. It's like, oh hey, you know how to get in the back door, you know. So it literally becomes family, and we try to make it that way every single time, no matter whether we've known you forever or whether we just met you yesterday. So.
And I would like you to confirm this is for people inside of Michigan and outside of Michigan.
Okay.
Just
So no people. So we do staycations for people here in Michigan. But people are here from out of town, Canada. We've seen people from all around the world.
Perfect.
Here at the Cochrane House. So, I mean, what's the farthest place?
Was it Tokyo?
Romania? I don't know which one is closer.
I don't know which one.
I don't know, but
But you're international. International stays.
International stays. So
nationwide, international.
Local. Right here. We're right here. Doors are open.
Ladies, this is beautiful. I would like to thank you for allowing me to come and do this interview with you.
Of course. Absolutely.
All right.
So right now, so our main goal is for guests to be as comfortable as possible. So not only do we do breakfast in the morning, we also do a small charcuterie, wine, or lemonade when they come in as well. And this is all included in the cost of your stay. So you don't have to worry about eating breakfast, and you get a little snack before dinner.
Okay.
So another one of our highlights is our patio area. So we encourage guests to come out here and relax.
Yes.
We have.
And how close are you from Comerica Park? Excuse me.
We're directly across the street, right?
Yes, yes. Look at that view. Okay.
Yeah, so we're directly across the street. Ford Field is right there, and Little Caesars Arena is a block to my west. So our fire pit is what we encourage. We offer the wood for our guests to come out here and chill.
Okay.
And light a fire. If you don't want to do the wood, we offer tabletop fire pits when they want to come out and have a romantic setting outside, or they can eat breakfast out here. So.
And this is also where you do the journey burn with the monthly coaching sessions with the Monica. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this beautiful area here.
So yeah, so this is the downstairs area. So now we're about to continue the journey and take you to our favorite part, the rooms.
Yay!
So now we're about to take you up to the guest rooms. So all of our guest rooms are located on the second floor, and the lounge area for the guests is down here. So let's go.
Okay. Thank you.
Another one of the highlights that we absolutely love here at the Cochrane House, like we were speaking of earlier, is the artwork. So the artwork represents African American figures and some familiar Detroit faces you may know. So this is a mural done by Desiree Kelly, which is an artist out of Detroit.
Beautiful. And I have to pan over to this.
Yep. Now this is one of our favorites, Anita Baker. This was done by an artist named Michael Johnson out of Atlanta.
Beautiful. I love the open wood, the open brick.
Thank you so much. So this is the original brick. The house was built in 1870. So the house is 152 years old.
Wow.
So there was a lot of work to be done with rehabbing that. So these are our guest rooms. Okay. We have 2 standard rooms and 1 suite.
Okay.
So this is our jazz fusion room. And our jazz fusion room has a balcony. So we absolutely love it. Some visitors from Canada the other day. So this is our balcony. And so with this room, this is a private balcony. So you can come out here and you can, you know, chill out on a beautiful day like today.
Beautiful.
And there is Little Caesars Arena directly across the street. Straight ahead.
Got it. Okay.
And so a lot of concerts happen there. A lot of things take place there.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that bed.
Thank you. That's a queen size bed, and we get a lot of retreats. So our queen size bed also has a twin size trundle that rolls out from underneath. And so this is the second bed where
wonderful.
You know, guests find it.
I think I saw this online.
And so
oh my gosh.
These are bathrooms. Now our 2 standard rooms, this is the standard bathroom. Our 2 standard rooms do have the tub and shower combo. And then the suite does not have the soaker tub, but the suite does have a steam sauna.
Okay.
So this is the second room. This is the rhythm section room.
I love how...
I'm sorry, this is the melodic room.
How did you come up with the names for these rooms?
Well, so initially when we started, we wanted to pay homage to Paradise Valley. So that's one of the reasons why we have a big mural coming up the stairs of the historic district called Paradise Valley, which the Cochrane House sits in the original area of Paradise Valley. So when we opened and we were thinking about our artwork and that we were choosing our artwork, we wanted to pay homage. So these were rooms named after that Paradise Valley era, all related to music.
Now, for those who are not aware of Paradise Valley, explain please.
Paradise Valley was the entertainment mecca in the city of Detroit in the 1950s and the 1960s. It was right next to an historic area called Black Bottom. Black Bottom was originally an area that was closed in by the freeway that runs behind us, which was 375. And so Paradise Valley was a mecca for entertainment, black owners, black celebrities, and black musicians used to come from all around the world just to perform in the area. And so Paradise Valley was, you know, the nexus of entertainment for African Americans. And we felt like that we didn't want that memory to be lost. So that's why we decided to, you know, pay homage here in that way to Paradise Valley.
You captured it very beautifully. Thank you.
Yeah. And our last room is the rhythm section suite.
Okay.
And watch your step as you're going down.
Thank you.
This is the rhythm section lounge, and this is our biggest room. And it has a seating area. It has a separate bed area, and like I was saying earlier, it also has a steam sauna.
Okay. Still that beautiful open brick. Okay. Wow, look at this. What are the doors called again? They're called the barnyard. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So barnyard doors are on the bathroom and entering the bed area.
The steam sauna.
Yeah, steam sauna right there.
So guests, you definitely will feel very welcome in a luxurious stay here. And so much seating and just places to pause, rest, and enjoy yourself.
All rooms have their a wireless speaker.
Okay.
And this is how guests place orders and Wi-Fi codes and those kind of things right here. So everything is pretty much in the room, and our service tables are right here. So this is how we serve our guests. So my sister and I are innkeepers on site for 24 hours a day. And so our guests, if they need anything, they text us and let us know. So if they need towels, if they need an extra toothbrush, if they've forgotten it at home, they text us, let us know. We place them on our service tables, knock on the guest door, and they'll retrieve everything from the service table. So whatever the guest needs, if they have dirty dishes, they put them out on the service table and we retrieve those. So we try to make sure that the guests are accommodated and are as comfortable as possible in the rooms, and we do those through our service tables.
That's beautiful. So if a person doesn't want to leave the room, they never have to leave the room.
We've had people that have stayed for 4 days and did not leave, you know, but and even when that happens, we'll check on them and text them from time to time, like, is there anything that you need? You know, to make sure they're still alive. But
right.
But yeah, no, they're so comfortable. And so basically if they have trash and those kind of things, they put them on these tables and we take care of it. So, you know, by the time they check out, you know, the room is manageable.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The artwork here is very beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So make your stay at the Cochrane House.
We want to grow on. We want to grow and see what this becomes, because I don't believe that where we are is where this is going to stop.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not after you just said all of that. This is beautiful.
Yeah.